Hi. Today is January 8th, 2025, 2026, 2026. Today is January 8th, 2026. Yeah. See, let me tell you. I'm shining, Abby. Look. On a good day, I won't wear this top. I'm not going to any party. I don't have any occasion usually to wear it. And Christmas just passed. I still didn't wear it. Why not? I said, you know what, today I'm gonna dress up for you guys. So I decided to pull this number out. I hope you like it. I dressed up for you guys. Okay. So just play. Okay, so today I had a lot of energy. I woke up, like I said, I was gonna have a slow day. I had a slow morning. I ended up getting to the office, went to the first location rather. Basically the site where we're renovating the restaurants and doing all sorts of things, beautiful things that are happening there. So you might want to check out Chicos Bistro after this. Anyways, went there. Unfortunately, when I was there, there was a one of the plumbers, had an injury. So I was very concerned, and I was very impressed as well, because there was one babe. I've never met this girl before. She works in the system, and she just, a quiet confidence. She just walked to. We raised an alarm to get the first aid kits because there was the guy was bleeding, and she went confidently, got the first aid kit, brought it. She was there. Saw the guy. The guy was on a rooftop and he jumped down, stayed on the floor, and then she just there expertly handling him. And I'm like, who are you? Like, after I had to ask her, okay, were you a nurse before you came to work? And she was like, yes. Interesting, because the conversation I had just 2 days ago rather, was around us, having health and safety ambassadors for each location, and she rose to the task. My when you say your helpers will find you, and you pray that prayer that my helpers will find me, and I'll not miss an opportunity for my blessing. When my helpers are coming, I will be there. I'm sure she prayed that prayer this morning. On the opposite side, there's this guy that normally, like, when I'm leaving the house and going to work, he's always there. He's always asking for money. In fact, sometimes when I'm going to church or study, he's there asking for money. In fact, he'll run. There's a slow portion just outside my house that I'll slow down, then I'll take off again. He's always there. So he knows me. So I kept on imagining that one day I'll have enough cash, because honestly, cashless society, that's us. I hardly carry cash. Same 2 days ago, I was driving out. Intentionally, on Monday, I had gotten cash that, yes, finally I would give this guy something. He wasn't there as I was passing. I'm just like, do you know the prayer I prayed in that moment? God, when I need help, Lord, my helpers will not pass me by. Because how is it that the day I decided and made sure and made arrangements to have, to have cash with me to bless you, you didn't now show? And it's not like it's a lot of money, it's just the intentionality of it, and then you went around, or you didn't just show up. But anyways, back to this other babe. I love how she confidently helped him, wrapped his leg, made sure that he was okay. We shipped him off to the hospital. So she just did first aid and we shipped him off. What was your name? Thai woman. She wasn't waiting for an applause. She wasn't waiting for an acknowledgement. Just a quiet confidence of, I know what I've done, and I'm not trying to seek for your face in this. No, Taiwo, you did. I noticed you did the damn work. So yeah, I had to tell her supervisors that, please, you guys should acknowledge her. She really just stepped up, and that's the thing. Someone was telling me which day that, you guys are employing. I thought people said that there's no job in this market. I'm like, in this same market that we're looking for people, that are looking for skilled people, people that are ready to work, that know the work and are ready to work. Not just know the work because there's, I know it, but I'm not, like, we've come across people like that that are just, why are you here if you don't want to work? Why did you take on the job? Do you get what I mean? So today, that was a highlight for me, you know, just not waiting for applause after the whole thing. She just went on her work, just did the thing and left. So it taught me a lesson, you know, that you see what, wherever you are and you're doing the work and you're showing up, people will notice. They'll take notice of you. And there's a willingness to help. Not just, let me just do the one they said I should do and call it a day. There's a willingness to help, even when it's beyond the call of duty. Not every day that they'll be calling you beyond the call of duty, but being valuable. So impressive, so impressed. And guess what? She may not even, like, so impressed with this babe. Anyways. Another highlight today was our chairman came to visit today. Impromptu. Impromptu. And I was just like, do I need to prepare differently when our chairman is coming to visit? That was like, it was an eye-opener, I promise you, because there's some things that you know that you should change. You know. But you won't change it because you're not, like, you've given yourself the permission to sit in the acceptance of the quote-unquote rubbish that you're accepting. You know that this thing is wrong. You've said it once, maybe you've said it twice. Act on it. Do something about it. But no. And I'm questioning myself because it was a very, very eye-opening experience today. I had to just say, well done on you. I know they caught you. As in, it won't happen again. It won't happen again. I think that people who, like Elon Musk and all these people that you call like mad CEOs, they've been through the ringer, experiences with all sorts of things that make them so insistent on the results that they want to. So insistent. I was doing a feedback session today, and persons sort of brought up this as something that I do, and I'm like, and I'll do it again and again. I'll do even more of it this year. Why? Because if you don't insist on what you want, people will do you anyhow. They will just do whatever, and you will have to swallow it like that. I don't understand. Like, God, they want to make me a mad CEO, and I'm okay with it. I'm ready. 2026, let's go. Because you have to just have the enough confidence, like this babe that I just talked about, the quiet confidence to say, no, I don't accept that. I don't accept that. And be crazy enough to sit in your, this is my permission to do what I need to do to ensure that the results that we need to get are gotten. The buck ends with me. The buck ends with me. Anyways. I just went into a very reflective mode there. What else happened today? Feedback session. So when I'm doing the feedback sessions, typically I ask for feedback as well. And I got a feedback today that whether I treat or the person feels like, but the person felt like, you know, a second-rated citizen. And it broke my heart. It really did, because I'm just like, it was never my intention, if at all. But that we both have a part to play, because if you feel like this, then there's an acceptance. But I don't even know that I'm doing this. So I apologized, and I made her understand that, look, it wasn't intentional. If I did it, if I acted in any way, I apologized. And gave her my own feedback too, right? So both ways. I find that it's always refreshing to hear back from my guys, because at the end of the day, You are not above and beyond. You know, you are human as well. And I keep telling them that, look, whether if I could do it by myself, you won't be here. I can't. That's why you're here. So do the work. Do the damn work. And if you can't, then give way and let me get someone that can. This year. There's so much work to do that it's like, let's not play. If you don't wanna, thanks for coming. Goodbye. God bless. Anyways, what am I grateful for today? I'm grateful for people around me that can rise to the occasion and help. That I didn't have to go and think about, oh, do we need to bring in a nurse to the campus, to each campus, to be sorting out people when they fall ill, because that's a full-time job and that's added to the wage bill, and it's not necessary to be fair. I'm just grateful for Taiwo specifically today, because she stepped up where she had the capacity to, and it wasn't for if anyone to notice or anybody to acknowledge, but I acknowledge her. And I should probably not see this, but who cares? You know, it's out there. What am I looking for? Oh, I'm looking forward to the weekend. Lord knows I'm looking forward to this weekend. This week has been, I've been in 2-hour sessions back to back, feedback. Something that's meant to be like 30 to 45 minutes max, 1 hour, I'm doing 2 hours plus, but still going. Why? I talk, but I don't really talk about. Do I really talk a lot? Anyways, people are collecting money for talking a lot, so you know, whatever. Me too, I want to collect money for talking a lot. How about that? Anyways, so yeah, I'm looking forward to the weekend. I'm looking forward to resting. You know, I'm not doing Hand of Love this weekend. I'm not. We're really strategizing. Part of what we're doing this year is going to be more, less palliative, like, and more impact based, social impact based. So we're gonna go, and I'm gonna put it out there, like, if you have anybody that can work with me, I'm looking to work with aggregators of women who are indigent. I don't even know how to pronounce it, but yeah, I'm trying not to say poor. Do you get me? Like, indigent. I think that's the word. If you know the word, please help. Anyways, yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. And so we're looking to work with more women, more focused based on education, empowerment, and just, it would be great. I'm sure it would, and it'd be more social impact, it'll be scaling partnerships, it'll be more impact. So yeah, all right, I have just told you what happened today. I have told you about the highlights. I've told you what I'm grateful for, what I'm looking forward to. I hope you get a moment to reflect and thank God for your day. Thank God for what you have, because just be thanking God for what you have. There are people out there, many, that don't have what you have, and wish to be in your shoes. I'll leave you with that. God bless you. See you tomorrow.